Time now for the lunchtime matchup at the 10th Annual Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam here at St. James Academy in Lenexa. And we've got Blue Valley from the Eastern Kansas League taking on Olathe East from the Sunflower League. Hi everybody, Kevin Wyke along with Jill Dorsey Hall. Welcome to Spectrum Sports and the Slam. And we got two developing teams here. Blue Valley West maybe a little bit ahead of the curve. Olathe East, a young team trying to get better, but both teams looking for a confidence builder today.
Absolutely. First match of the 2019 season. Blue Valley West, the Jags went to state last year. They were young, but they returned 9 players to this team. So I think it's going to be a big step up for that team and that program, looking to go to state for their 5th straight year. On the other side, Olathe East, always a solid program under Coach Martin, and they returned 3 players, but a lot of newcomers. So it's going to be a coming out party for a lot of the players for the Hawks.
Blue Valley West and Olathe East from the Slam in Lenexa. Back with the first game right after this. Good crowd from Olathe East, donning their school colors. And of course on the other side, we got the Blue Valley West fans here in the 4th matchup. Already we've seen Blue Valley Northwest and Blue Valley North win, so Blue Valley West trying to keep the Blue Valley trend going here. Blue Valley High will be in our 2 o'clock matchup against Washburn Rural. Olathe East in the orange tops, blue shorts, and the Jaguars in the black tops and black shorts. And Jill mentioned that Blue Valley West only went 14-25, but they still made the state tournament. They've done that 4 straight years. And they had a lot of sophomores. Now they're juniors, and they're expecting a lot more out of them. And of course, on the Olathe East side, they're the younger team, but their big hitter is going to be Bailey Vappel.
She's an outside hitter, 5'10", a big-time player. And then you have the head coach who's done such a good job for Blue Valley West, Jessica Horstick. Powerhouse of a program, and she has just continued to lead her team. If you look at the big players, and we talked about that before the match started. And then on the other side, which Brian Martin has been Olathe East for quite some time, always a top program.
19th year. He's also the girls basketball coach at Olathe East. And we're ready for action. It'll be Blue Valley West to serve it. Ashlyn Burning with the service. He's scrambling a bit. Vappel hits it in the net. Point to Blue Valley West. Last year's record for Olathe East, 15-22, but only 3 returning starters. And an ace by Burning. He's off to a good start. He's a sophomore outside hitter, 5'9". Using the tape nicely, back-to-back aces for the Jags.
A flat jump float serve, no spin on it, and the bottom just drops out of that, clips the top of the net. That was a really difficult ball to pass, and serving very, very well right out of the gates.
Well, if you talk to the coaches playing in the Slam, one area they always talk about is serving, passing, and how do we handle the moment, the anxiety of playing early in the year. Set free by Olathe East. Tip by Igbenabor, and she finds a spot. Betty Igbenabor, number 6 there. Didn't use her power, but we know she's got that, but just using the directional shot.
I'd almost like that a bit more. And in that you had 2 blockers up right on you, and she just used an open floor, backs it up by an overpass kill.
Well, you said Betty has a powerful swing, and Olathe East pays for the overpass here.
That was impressed with her in warm-up. She was a high flyer, very dynamic, quick off the floor.
Free ball. Caught the net, and it works as Brooke Liker has to laugh there. Yeah, she is laughing. She caught a break there. 7-0 start for West. Back with more right after this. After a Olathe East timeout, Ashlyn burning down the house with her service right now. Lapel blocked. And the swing by Liker caught the net. And Olathe East on the scoreboard.
Well, Coach Martin needed to call that timeout. And right out of the timeout, his team responds with a big team block and a side out to get their first chance at putting some more points on the board. But it's from the service line. But it's a veteran call right there to just slow down that run. But heck of a job from Burning from the service line.
Well, a service error by Sarah Hiller. That can kill the momentum. Blue Valley West 8-1 start here. This is one of their veteran players, Ramsey Witterstatter. Second team All EKL last year and team captain. Off speed shot handled. Benabor again with a tip, and it works.
Benabor has been perfect in this match so far, and a variety of shots. This time she sees the open spot right over the top of the block. And she goes up with the same dynamics as if she was going to take a hard swing at the ball. So it's all about keeping that approach consistent.
Nice kill there by Mallory Dick, the senior outside hitter, and coaching staff said the most improved player in their lineup. There's a free chance for Olathe East. Yankee is dug. Benaborn using the tape as it creeps over for the kill.
Well, adding yet another kill to her stat sheet. That was a tough ball that she had to receive and try to take that over her shoulder, or high ball with spin. Able to knock it through the block.
Barrett Jones, the service for West. Dick is blocked. Here comes Betty flying in. Nice dig there for Olathe East. Somebody across the midline. Your officials, your first referee is Carrie Richardson, and the second referee is PJ Tuma.
Quite a bit of pace on this ball, and just a little bit dug too tight to the net. I think the setter got into the net, called for the violation.
Good block set up by the Jags. Nice save there by Jones. Point to Blue Valley West. Double contact on the Hawks of Olathe East. Frustrating start for Coach Martin and Olathe East. Oschlager a mishit. Point Olathe East.
Oschlager made the right read. She saw that off the hand, but just couldn't corral that through, playing that ball high. But a good movement defensively to get herself in place.
Rappel, the senior, 3-year starter. The serve. Second try is good for Betty Igbenabor.
And right now, Blue Valley West is doing all the little things. That pickup right there from Witterstatter is the reason why that play continued. A heck of a coverage from the libero wearing that white jersey, number 28.
4-year starter. Man, she's a coach on the floor for them. Stewie with the kill. Father Chant, one of the assistant coaches. Lexia Jr., 5'7". And an ace as Barrett Jones, in fact, she got handcuffed trying to receive that serve.
Mallory Dick with the ace, and that was with a lot of pace. Flat floater.
Burning is blocked. Gonna try it again with Ashlyn. Through the block this time. Olathe East with a chance. Tip try by Hankey, handled. Now a pipe attack, but it's wide. Point Olathe East as they use Betty from the back line there.
Olathe East starting to settle in a little bit, limiting their errors, putting a bit more pressure on Blue Valley West. The level of volleyball is increasing now.
And they trailed early, and service getting better as well.
And double contact. Came out dirty off that set.
Hawks on a run. Trying to get back in game one here. Burning. Tries to go back line with it. Olathe East able to handle it. Stewie down the line with the kill. Oh no, they say
outside of the antenna, I believe.
Just made contact there, so it'll be a point for Blue Valley West.
And Stewie wanted that one.
Yeah, let's take another look here.
And you can see outside of the antenna with the...
Just to the right of the antenna. And a kill for Ashlyn Burning.
And the sophomore, great push out. Give her room to work with, and not perfectly down the line, but in good vicinity there. The defense hadn't rotated over. They picked that ball up.
Service here by Kenna Holland. 15-8 lead for Blue Valley West. 9 returning starters, and they're not afraid to say it. They have high expectations. Ranked number 5 in the Kansas Volleyball Association preseason poll in 6A. Service error by Olathe East.
I think for Blue Valley West, it's just continue to get back to state. I mean, that's just the baseline of
that's
success.
Important. Yeah, Jess, yes. She loves keeping that
because you
streak
never
alive.
know what's going to happen, too. You get to state, you put together a good weekend of volleyball, you come out with a state championship.
If your cards fall right, you can come home with a big trophy as Olathe East gets the kill.
And these two teams have some history, though, at state championships.
Well, yeah, sub-state before they got to the state tournament. Olathe East had gone back-to-back, 13 and 14 with state championships, had a 28-win team, and was Blue Valley West eliminated them in sub-state and went on to win the first state championship for their head coach, Jessica Horstick. So Blue Valley West trying to stem the orange momentum here. Burning got off to a good start with her early serving.
Continuing, getting into trouble once again, but can't cleanly play that ball as Witterstatter.
Mishit by her.
Good for Olathe East to get out of that rotation, because that was a rotation that presented quite a bit of challenges for them, allowing 7 points out of the gates, but got out of that in the first ball.
Yeah, that's a refrain I heard from the coaches. An overpass here, but Olathe East can't take advantage. Dick with the cross court off speed shot. And there's the kill. Good one there by Brooke Liker, who will tell you her favorite sport is softball. She wants to be a college softball player, play first base someday. But getting stuck in a bad rotation, that's the coaching line I heard a lot here, that you do not want that to happen.
It's so important to have those good side-out percentages. And if you're able to have a positive side-out percentages, and every team sets their goals maybe a little bit differently from a percentage standpoint, but if you're winning that side-out battle, you're able to side out quick, oftentimes you're going to come out victorious.
Another kill for Blue Valley West. I believe that was Liker again.
Well, it's just a variety of players. I believe that was Holland, Kenna Holland.
Kenna Holland. Just kind of a little swipe at it. Didn't get much on the ball, but.
And I think that's why Blue Valley West is going to present so many challenges to their opponents, is because you cannot key on one player. There are so many attackers that really contribute.
Timeout, Blue Valley West. They lead here in game 1. After the Jags timeout, they lead at 19-11. Barrett Jones serving. Good block in the middle by Igbenabor. Will she get the solo there?
I think you have Holland and Igbenabor here teaming up in a well-formed unit, pressing over nicely together. Not fooled at all by that quick tempo ball in the middle.
Kenna Holland doing some great work at the net now for the Jags. Tip by Dick is handled. Igbenabor.
Net violation.
Net violation on Olathe East. Point to Blue Valley West.
And while they were so young last year, you can just get a sense that just that 1 year of maturity, 9 returners to this team. Could be a big-time year for the Jags.
Save there by Kirstelik. And Olathe East able to get the point. But it started with number 5 going down low and handling that serve. Kelsey Kirstelik, the libero, 5'6" junior. Stems the tide. Lapel the serve. Benabor just a swipe, and she crossed the line. Or no, they called a lift. I beg your pardon. It points to Olathe East either way. Rotation violation. The official PJ Tuma talking with the Blue Valley West player. That is Natalie Roth, the sophomore. Witterstatter with the dig. Holland is dug by Vapel. Yankee off. Witterstatter gets the kill.
And Sarah Hiller in that whole rally was extremely fun to watch, the setter for Olathe East. She didn't end the play, but she was just dishing the ball. The set behind her head was a beauty throughout that rally, and does quite a bit for the Hawks.
One of their senior leaders burning in. Oschlager out for West. Benabor, the service for the Jags here in game 1. Best of 3 service error. And Raleigh scoring. The service errors hurt big time. Back-to-back service errors point to Blue Valley West. Checking in will be Amelia Carroll. Mallory Dick out of the lineup for Olathe East. Kenna Holland the service for Blue Valley West. And when you talk to coaches, serving takes time to develop, so you see some of the service errors early in the season that you wouldn't see mid-season to late season.
As you mentioned, they know the importance. Coach Horstick said, you know, we're going to live and die by our serve and pass this year, because they're so versatile and so many players that can put away the ball. From an attacking standpoint, it's just going to be if they can continue to be insistent and have that ball control.
Both teams scrambling, but Blue Valley West able to get the point. Burning will get credit for the kill here.
Burning has been that player for the Jags. It's just been impressive out of the gate. First of all, it started off with her serve and her tough serve, but also from an attacking perspective on the front row.
Allie Townsend in with the serve for Blue Valley West. Stewie off the block and gets the kill for Olathe East, Lexi Stewie. And now she'll go back and serve.
A great play here from the Hawks. That set gave her Stewie room to work with, high off the hands.
Good serve by Lexi. Burning, got the kill. Now looks like it's Ashlyn early and Ashlyn late as she closes it out. And Blue Valley West winning game 1, 25-18. Back with game 2 at the 10th annual Volleyball Slam, presented by Spectrum Sports. Good crowd in attendance here in Lenexa at St. James Academy. It's the 10th annual Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. Game 1 going to Blue Valley West out of the EKL. Got off to the fast start with their service. And were able to close it out. Olathe East, their coach Brian Martin just came by us and said we were a little nervous there in that first game. This is limited practice time for these Kansas schools. They've only had a couple of weeks of practices, but they settled in.
They did.
Once they got warmed up.
And it was that rotation to start off with Burning serving and give her Burning a lot of credit. I mean, she's got a tough serve to handle, but so it was a 7-0 lead, and then the Hawks took a timeout, able to side out, and then got continually better throughout that set. So it'll be interesting, but throughout, I think the Blue Valley West was just a steady team. You can see that they have 9 returners back from a year ago, a team that went to state, and they have so much versatility offensively. You really can't key on one player. I thought Burning was really good. Betty was good as well from an outside hitter perspective, but they've got offense from so many different players, and they took care of the ball. Coach Martin, he has some good players as well. The Hawks, Hiller, I think, settles the team down from a setting perspective. Stewie had some power. Have a chance to start out early now with the service. Sarah Hiller.
Underway with game 2, and Kate Bandre with the kill in the middle.
And Bandre, such an energetic player. She gives a lot of
Pittsburgh State.
A lot of energy back to her team. I think I saw some Pitt State coaches in attendance.
I see a lot of good players. Good block there. Bandre was there, and Liker, the 2-player block. Jags off to the good start in game 2. Dick Doug, overpass is swatted down. That's Jordan Krebs. He's also a soccer goalie, the junior at 5'10".
Heads-up awareness deep into the floor, and this is what you wanted for the Hawks. You wanted them to be able to side out early, not give up that big lead like they did in set number 1. So already out of the gates, a better start just to side out quicker.
Andre powers it through the block. Too much swing of the arm there by Kate Bandre. Off to a great start here in game 2.
Well, there aren't very many seniors for this Jag squad, but Bandre is one of those seniors, and you can see she's just a big-time emotional leader and a firepower, and those were positive 3 rows that she just put together with kills and blocks, and now back at the service line. Very good serve by Kate, who received academic honors, excellent student, and the kill by Liker. Just got it in the back line. Point, Blue Valley West. has the line open, utilizes that line, the sophomore. Look like her.
Service there by Bandre, the team captain. Always seems to be smiling. She is a positive young lady. Bailey Lapel with the serve for Olathe East. Kenna Holland is blocked. Nice thought there by Townsend, but Olathe East ready for it. Denimore is dug by Vipel. Stewie handled by Oschlager. Going to go with a backline placement shot for Olathe East right there. Stewie blocked. A lot of scrambling going on by Olathe East. Stewie with the tip. Point Olathe East.
One of the best and absolutely the longest rally of the match so far. Both teams digging balls, making big plays, ripping, but it ended up a little tip over the block and some good vision to end that rally. A lot of fight in this Olathe East team that you're seeing.
Right back in it. Service there will cost him the point. As Natalie Roth checking in for Coach Horstick, who was an excellent player in her day back at Lee Summit West. Won the Evelyn Gates Award in 2007. Played college volleyball at Washburn. Kind of like this Hankey in the middle here, the sophomore. Erica Hankey at 5'11". She's not afraid at all.
You see her really athletic and good to cut that one back to open floor.
Mallory Dick the serve for Olathe East. A free chance now for Olathe East. And it's knocked through there. Nice work by Hiller, the senior captain.
Hiller is just such a steady player. Look at this, just the vision to use that one, cut that one back as a setter attack. Over on two.
And an ace by Mallory Dick. Another senior on this team who's really worked hard to improve herself as a player. 5'8" outside hitter. Gains momentum, but all ends in the net. Burning back in, Oschlager out. Igbenabor will have the service for Blue Valley West. Betty, excellent student at Blue Valley West. She's received academic honors. Hankey is dug. Burning down the line and gets the kill. Burning's just a sophomore, but she is athletic.
Look at this secondary set from Betty Igbenabor, just dishing that up with her platform and gives her fellow outside hitter a chance to make a play, and Burning has been solid all match long.
Scrambling Blue Valley West. And get some set offense now. They get it to Kenna Holland, but she's dug. Stewie block handles her shot. And the tip is good by Natalie Roth. Point Blue Valley West.
The rally goes on, the play continues. You see 5 players all kind of huddled around, but that tip just deep enough in the floor where nobody could pick that one up.
Somebody in the net for Olathe East, it looked like. As the service went into the net, but it was a violation on Olathe East, and now the officials are huddling. Coach Martin wants an explanation here. So it is a point for Blue Valley West. Igbenabor continues to serve, and she got it in just inside the back line. 10-6 favoring Blue Valley West. This
Just look how flat
Perfect
and low
shot. Yep.
that serve is. Had absolutely no spin. When you have no spin on the ball, it just drops. It's almost like it just floats in the air.
Point Blue Valley West. Great block up front by the Jags. McKenna Holland and Roth were there. And we get a timeout for Olathe East as you're watching the 10th annual Volleyball Slam on Spectrum Sports. After the timeout, back to action. Blue Valley West with the service and the 5-point lead here. Here's Stewie. Nice scramble job there by the Jags to get it over. Burning, blocked at the net. Stewie with the miss hit. Point Blue Valley West.
Scrappy, gritty play from the Jags. Featured a kind of a scramble play with many players diving all over the floor. Witterstatter with that big cover off that block. Really making Olathe East work extremely hard for that side out.
Good dig by Jones. Burning. Gotta set it free. Witterstatter, nice diving send over there. Everybody's just flying around, bodies flying everywhere, but Olathe East into the net, point Blue Valley West. But just a lot of good hustle here in the second game. It's again just a couple of weeks under the Kansas high school team's practice belts. A lot of work. Service there by Benabor, point Olathe East.
It's been the two outside hitters for Blue Valley West that have gotten a good service runs. Burning in the first set. Benabor now featured in this second set. As you talked about, the coaches, one of the keys is trying to limit the runs. And you put together, when a team puts together 3-4 chunks of points, it becomes increasingly difficult.
Kate Bandre back in. Kenna Holland out. The Witterstatter with the serve for Blue Valley West. And it's an ace. As Carroll had that one right at her. And just kind of handcuffed her here. Just kind of pushed it forward, but
one of those in-between balls that's so difficult because the ball is dropping and it's up at your head. So you want to go with your hands, and then by the time it gets to you, reach you, it's, your platform might have been a better option.
Off the block, Bandre will get the kill for Blue Valley West.
Now piecing together yet another scoring run. Witterstatter back there serving now. The libero, I've been so impressed with. You talk about just her 4 years as the starting libero for Blue Valley West. She's worn that white shirt for quite some time.
Bandre has been the star for Blue Valley West in game 2 here. She's piling up the kills.
Well, they're insistent. You have to be insistent to be able to utilize those quick tempo balls. And now a little substitution for the Jags.
Shayna Mishra, outside hitter, turning player from last year. Stewie with the kill for Olathe East. Point Hawks. Rexy the junior at 5'7" has the service. Double hit by Blue Valley West, point Olathe East. Some miscommunication there on the front line. It ends up with a Olathe East point as Bandre let it go, but teammate wasn't ready to take a swing at it. So the Hawks Kind of like game one, you thought they were down and out and in trouble and fighting back in it, but the service error will hurt. The substitutions checking in now for Blue Valley West. As Alex Holmes, number 8, checking in. It's her first action, the junior at 5'10". And coming in to serve is Allie Townsend. I'll mention all EKO last year. Rappel down the line, missing wide. Point, Blue Valley West. Spun to the side. Service error, point Olathe East. As Mallory Dick in for Carroll for the Hawks. Hiller will serve for Olathe East. 4-year starter and captain. Definite college potential. One of the leaders on this team, and gets the ace.
I love her demeanor too. She just has this calm, but you can tell she just keeps everybody where they, knows where everybody needs to be. Runs a good system, makes her teammates better, and just Coach Martin gives her a high praises just for all of the valuable traits that she brings to the team.
Holmes into the net, point Olathe East. Witterstatter, the overpass, and the kill by Vappel.
I think they're going to get Vappel in the net on that follow through.
Wow.
So the point's going to be back over to Blue Valley West, but missed opportunity here. You can see, you can see that net violation.
Yep, she saw it sitting there on the tee and got greedy. Point Blue Valley West as Allie Oschlager will serve for the Oschlager family. Athletes coming out of Lawrence High back in the day, as the tip is good. Mallory Dick with the kill. Mallory, a nice game for Olathe East.
Great balance to make that play happen. Actually, the connection wasn't perfect on that, but she made a solid adjustment.
Service error by the Hawks. Vandre to serve. Senior captain. And we'll get a timeout. You're watching the 10th annual Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. After the timeout, Blue Valley West trying to close out game 2 and win this match over Olathe East here in the 10th annual Volleyball Slam at St. James Academy in Lenexa. Dick, the tip. Point, Blue Valley West done a good job at the net. Kenna Holland up there doing a great job. This time it was just momentum. Ball just didn't quite get over the tape. And the block there by Ikbenabor and Holland.
The blocking has been very solid, well constructed. You can see that this team has played a lot of, with 9 returners, a lot of them played together, and a lot of blocking is timing and knowing when you're playing next to the same person and as a unit and you have that time together.
Hit by Vappel is handled by Holmes. Ikbenabor cross court, dug now by Kerstelik. Set up Holmes for the tip, and she sent it wide with the right hand. Point Olathe East. Good serve. Oschlager gonna have to send it over. And a miss hit by Ikbenabor. Point Olathe East. Looking for a late game 2 run. service error. Point Blue Valley West. And it's going to be a match point as Townsend out. Roth back in. Jones in for Holmes. Jones serves long, point Olathe East. Mallory Dick to serve for Olathe East. Holland is dug by Dick. And Stewie dug by Oschlager, but too far, point Olathe East.
Lexi Stewie has just been pretty solid out on the outside pin for the Hawks. You can tell that they played, Hiller and Stewie played together last year as both starters and returners.
Stewie sends the free chance over. Benabor with the kill, the game win and the match for Blue Valley West as they win it for the final of 25-18, 25-18. So Blue Valley West off to a 1-0 start as Betty Igbenabor, the 5'11" outside hitter, cross-court kill.
So many players, they had a lot of depth that do the Jaguars. They were 9 returners and many players getting involved. I was impressed just with their consistent level of play throughout. Olathe East, a little bit slow start, but I think that they got stronger as that match went on, and I expect them to have a good season as well.
Back with more from the Slam right after this. Well, our 12:30 match is a 2-gamer to Coach Horstick and the Blue Valley West Jaguars. And that's just what the coach ordered. She wanted her team to come out here and get a confidence builder, and I think they did get some confidence winning in 2 over Olathe East.
Blue Valley West right out of the gate. If you talk about a serving and pass aspect of the game and how important that was going to be for the Jaguars' success, and they came out in system, and that was their ability to be in system allowed for them to get so many players involved. You can see an easy pass up to the setter there, allows for some right side offense. So many players getting involved and utilizing the middle. I thought that Kate Brandre is going to be a continual leader, the senior, and then the outside hitters were just solid throughout. Ashlyn Burning with her service and outside play, and then Betty Igbenavor was outstanding throughout.
And Olathe East, it's a team, a younger team that I think they'll get better with some coaching throughout the year. Special thanks to the school ADs, Caleb Stoppel of East, Cindy Roach of West. Thanks to our coaches, Brian Martin and Jess Horstick. Our producer, Joe Novacek. For Jill Dorsey Hall and our entire Spectrum Sports broadcasting crew, Kevin White saying so long from the 10th annual Volleyball Slam. Blue Valley West wins it in 2.